L'État, c'est moi.
Podcast The Sun King, the man who became France. Today let's talk about a king who didn't just rule France, he became France. His name was Louis XIV. But history remembers him as the Sun King. And no, that wasn't just a nickname, it was a carefully designed image. I am the state. Louis XIV became king when he was only 4 years old. As a child, he watched chaos, rebellion, and nobles fighting for power. That experience shaped his forever. When he grew up, Louis made a bold decision. No one would rule France but him. He famously said, "L'État, c'est moi." I am the state. Whether he truly said it or not, he lived by it. Versailles, power as a performance. Louis XIV moved the royal court to Versailles, not just a palace, but a stage. Everything there was intentional. Gold everywhere, endless mirrors, strict rules about who could approach the king and when. Even watching the king wake up was a privilege. Why? Because Louis understood something modern leaders still study today. Power is not only about control, it's about image. Why the sun? Louis chose the sun as his symbol because everything revolved around it. It brought light, order, and life. In his vision, France revolved around him. Art, fashion, dance, architecture, all followed the king's style. That's why French culture became the standard for Europe. Glory and a prize. Louis XIV ruled for 72 years, one of the longest reigns in history. France became powerful, admired, feared. But it came at a cost. Endless wars, heavy taxes, suffering among common people. By the end of his life, France was exhausted. And a few generations later, the monarchy would fall. Legacy. So how should we remember the Sun King? As a tyrant? A genius of power? A master of branding before branding existed? Probably all of the above. Louis XIV showed the world how image, control, and culture can shape an entire nation, and centuries later, we are still talking about him. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this short historical story, subscribe for more fascinating figures, famous quotes, and stories that shaped the world. Until next time, stay curious.
L'État, c'est moi.